Hi friends. So why is being single so amazing for women entrepreneurs? I want to start by telling you a dream I had last night. In my dream, there was this sort of water plunge that men and boys were plunging down into and getting blasted up. So it was like you needed to curl yourself up into a little ball, dive down, and then get plunged back up. And I was scared to do it because it was only a boys' activity. And it also seemed pretty complicated. You had to take these tiny little supplement pills at the same time, the exact same moment that you were curling yourself into a ball, diving down, and then you get plunged back up. So I was really hesitant. I didn't know if I wanted to do it. I didn't know if I could succeed at it. I was extremely scared. My father and my brother were doing it, and other boys were doing it, but I felt kind of inadequate, or like I wouldn't succeed. But I did it. I took these little pills. I did it. I wasn't sure if I got the timing right, but it worked. I dove down, and I actually got plunged back up, and it was like, wow, all I had to do was step forward and try. And it happened. It worked. So I was thinking about that dream this morning, and it occurred to me that the symbolism relates to a topic I've been thinking about women. And the symbolism that I got from that dream, though I'm sure there are many interpretations, was that it's okay. We're entering a time where it's okay for women to do the things that men were only able to do in the past. So we're now able to speak our minds, we're able to take risks, we're able to make money. There are so many different things that women can now do that in the past were shunned upon and are still in some circles and with some people looked down upon, or people are like hesitant, like, can a woman really do that? Is it really okay for a woman to speak what she really thinks, or to make money for her gifts, or to take big risks and do things that only men had done before? But this brought me to be thinking about a topic I've thought about for a while, which is why it's so awesome to be a single woman entrepreneur in 2015. It's been the most amazing thing ever for me. I've gotten to do pretty much whatever I want without having any male ego, fear, shame, embarrassment kind of energy in my field at all. And in the past couple of years, I've just been going through this process of kind of stepping aside, stepping away from any kind of situation where men are going to be scrutinizing me, evaluating me, rejecting or accepting me, deciding whether or not what I'm doing has value, or even just having their egos and concerns in my realm. And I love men, we all do, but it's been pretty amazing because I've had this opportunity to find out, well, what happens when a man isn't at that entry gate, when it's not up to a man whether what I'm saying is smart, or whether I'm valid, or whether I can make money, or whether I'm acceptable, really, whether it's okay for me to be in this world as I am, just as I am, and with my gifts. And the cool thing has been that so many amazing gifts that I've had that I haven't acknowledged have come forth in this time of being a single woman and having my own business that doesn't involve a male gatekeeper. Because for my whole life before the past couple of years, I've had male gatekeepers who've been able to determine whether or not what I was doing was valid or acceptable or good, and sometimes it was yes, and sometimes it was no, and sometimes men were embarrassed by me, or the things I was saying might not have fit into the old paradigm that men created. So it's a really exciting time for us as women right now, and we're so needed. We are needed. Our voices are needed, and they cannot be censored by men. It's so important. Men have created the paradigms we have in the world right now. So what we need to shift those is for women to speak out and write and share their ideas and create things completely freely and independent of a male gatekeeper. Now, that's not to say that men can't help us or that men don't have a really important role in these changes. There are many wonderful men out there doing great things, and they can definitely help us. But I think there's an initiation a lot of us women need to go through right now. A lot of us women need to go through a time where we're not being evaluated by men, and where we're not answering to men, and we just don't have any men really right around us at all, so that we can just do whatever we please and say whatever we want. And you know, the male ego is pretty powerful for women. We've been limited by it for eons. We have had our light and our power, our gifts, our capabilities cramped down and dimmed by men's egos for longer than we can remember. So we need to take some time here to free ourselves, to say what we think, to just be fully ourselves without any evaluation from the old paradigm. It's not to say that all men are in the old paradigm, but in the culture we're living in, men have been conditioned a certain way, and as women, we need some freedom from that. You know, we need to take a breather. We just need some time to learn who we are without that gatekeeper. And of course, you know, I don't care how you grew up or how amazing you are, how smart you are, anything. You've been subject to these gatekeepers who have determined your intelligence, who've determined what intelligence even means to you. So I want to hear how you are breaking free. Please share in the comments below and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you want to hear more videos like this. Thanks.